Pankaj, sip iPhone, sip Liquor, sip Parvati, sip Leena, sip Sangam, sip Kavita, sip Ashok, sip Bichandani, sip Abhinay, sip Eru, sip Bliss, sip Sagai. And the rest of you are still on this call. Interesting conversation today. I can assure you that it's very interesting, very important in this journey. And it's up to you how much importance you give. If everything is karma, then what is the use of praying? So today we are on this session. If everything depends on karma, then people ask, then what is the necessity of praying? Who's going to get into this as a discussion? Ashok Nichani. Yes, Ashok Nichani.
Shivam Sarji.
Shivam Ashok.
Sarji, praying is different and karma is different. Praying is for the gratitude of the divine. We should pray to get for the gratitude of the divine and get the grace of the Lord. While karma is because of our past and present doings, for that we'll have to do good karmas only.
No, but the point is, do you agree that everything depends on karma?
No, Sarji, everything doesn't depend on karma.
Okay, so that's what Ashok is bringing a different point. So he says everything doesn't depend on karma. Therefore, we must pray. Am I right, Ashok? This is what you're saying?
Yes, Sarji. For the present moment, daily present, for the grace of God.
Yeah. Okay. So Ashok Nichani says
we should not pray to ask God something.
Okay. Then we should pray to God for what?
For His grace.
What do you want?
For giving us the gift of life.
So thank God.
Thankful. We should be thankful to the divine.
And who is the divine other than you?
Sip.
Okay. So good. Ashok Nichani is a champion. He started off the discussion. But I don't know how many of you are clear on the subject. What is the connection between karma, prayer? See, many of us don't understand what is prayer. Why should we pray? The reason this question came, somebody said, what is God's role? Everything is as per karma. If you do good karma, good things will happen. Why should we worry about God? So who is going to, that's why the whole subject has been chosen for Zoom. And if you don't want to have this question, you can ask any question on enlightenment. Bliko.
Shivoham, Guruji, Shivoham, everybody.
Shivoham.
So, the karma. First of all, karma is the storehouse of our past life. Yes. And is the reason for this present life.
Okay.
So, we cannot do much about the past karma.
Yes.
But the role of prayer is to get strength from divine and to realize the divinity within us. So the prayer will give us strength to accept and surrender the will of God. That is what I understand.
So you think prayer is useful or not useful?
Prayer is very, very useful because it will make you realize that this is just a leela of divine, and divine is nothing but the livelihood of your own existence, which is Atma.
So you don't subscribe that karma is more important than prayer?
Karma is not important because karma is in different reason for the birth and death. But prayer is, like Ashok said, it will give you grace of God and show you the path to liberate from this cycle of death and birth if your prayer is really from your heart.
So karma is not important?
Karma is just important for the present explanation of your life and the things happening in the sansar.
So those of you who are not either concerned about karma or prayer, then what is more important? Many people tell me that taking care of my family is more important. Doing my duty is more important. Serving the poor is more important. Many people have got different priorities of life. Some people think, they tell me, no, just taking care of my parents is the most important thing. If I take care of my parents, I'm achieved my goal of life. So I'm throwing this point to you, starting with karma, prayer, and life, and what is important. So we have got Girish. Yes, Girish.
Everything happens due to karma, no doubt.
Correct.
Past karma, we cannot do anything.
Okay.
But kriyamana karma or agami karma or present karma is required to produce a result which we want.
Okay.
So karma theory cannot be uncoded by human beings.
Mhm.
But what we can do is do the best at present, which is the present karma. So in twin karma, the prayer may act as a karma to bring a result which we want.
So will prayer may act as a karma, or prayer is a strong karma?
It is a present karma.
It's
So
a
the
strong.
final result is a combination of past and present karma. So it is a very important present karma.
Without prayer?
Without prayer, there will not be any modification. There will not be any present karma. Or
So
we keep idle. It all keeping idle is also a karma.
so tell me,
So
what
if
is
you
the,
want to
what is
change
the
the
role?
result, we
What is the
need
role?
to pray
What is the
so
role?
that
or
it
the-
becomes a kriyamana karma.
What is the role or the importance of prayer?
That is a good present karma.
So prayer is
Because
only
the
a
result
karma.
is the combination of past and present karma.
Samatma. Thank you, Girish. Samatma.
Shivoham.
Shiva.
Basically, we are born because of karma,
Yeah.
and to a large, so whatever happens to a large extent, it depends upon karma.
Okay.
But when we are praying, when we pray in total surrender and
Yeah.
say that let whatever is best for me happen, then when I'm in total surrender, I accept whatever is happening as it is the best for me, and I live in that moment consciously. So in that way, prayer is very important, so that it somewhere, even if our karma is bad, previous karma is bad, somewhere prayer can help in bringing that effect down. When we surrender, when we are in total surrender.
So prayer can do a lot more. Prayer can do many things. So when people thank you, Samatma. Prayer. So what Samatma said, in a way, living like a karma yogi. So how do you live like a karma yogi? Somebody said grace of the divine. I think Ashok Nishani, endorsed by Blico. So you need the grace of the divine. So what is this grace of the divine? What is prayer? How do we pray? Have you pondered? We've never done a topic, I think, on Zoom for a long time on prayer. Have you done for the last few months on prayer? So today, let us focus on prayer. What is prayer? What is the importance of prayer? Why should we pray? Is prayer important or karma important? This is what we are trying to get to. So let us get a little bit more deeper into it. So that's why I'm touching the point on prayer, but I want you to be able to go much deeper into it. So anybody, what is prayer? Today I'm asking one more subject today. What is prayer?
Prayer is a direct call to divine.
Means
Connectivity,
what?
connectivity towards the divine. You are already connected, but you don't realize you are connected. So the prayer will make you realize that you are one with God. So the prayer will help you get realization of your own divinity.
I think we pay very little importance to prayer.
It is a two-way communication with God.
Huh?
It is a two-way communication with God.
Who is God? Where is God? What is God?
God is supreme immortal power. within everyone.
Yes. Then
When
what
the
is
mind
prayer?
the thoughts are not there, then we communicate with the divine. That
We
is
pay very,
called
I'll tell you something,
prayer.
including me and you, we have paid very little importance to prayer. So today, let us move this discussion a little bit more skewed onto prayer. Abhinav, what is your submission?
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivam, sir.
Prayer keep us closer with the divine,
Yes.
and we remain humble, and in this way we do not create any negative, karma altogether. We abstain ourselves from this.
But what is this? What is this prayer actually? What exactly is prayer? Is it necessary? Is prayer necessary? Can we do away with prayer? Is it unimportant? Can we dispose of with prayer? Or how important is prayer?
I guess the prayer is an act of communication to the power, the holy power which we are praising.
Prayer is?
An act of communication which we does.
Yeah, but who's this power? Who is the power? Where is the so-called
Guruji, self.
Huh? Yes, Abhinav?
Self.
No, so you're praying to yourself.
So that is which is within me.
So what is prayer to do with the connection that is within you?
We can say consciousness that which we want to connect with.
No, see, most of us don't even understand the meaning of what is prayer. Rather, we have flipped onto a new session. Bliko, what is Bliko and Tushatma? Before we continue, all of you who are live on the call can continue talking. Bliko.
So my thinking is like we have mind and consciousness together acting in our life.
Yeah.
Right. So we are flipping from mind to consciousness to mind, and we are getting troubled by mind.
Yeah.
This prayer will make you flip from mind to consciousness, like Abhinav was telling, that nap to pep. So when you are in the prayer mode,
how will prayer make you flip from mind to consciousness? Tell me.
Because you will understand that there is a divine presence is there, and this sansar is nothing but a lila of divine.
Prayer will not make you flip from mind to consciousness, Bliko. Prayer will awaken consciousness and mind will disappear.
Okay. You are
say
right.
it in the right way. Please
Agree.
don't say prayer will make you flip from mind to consciousness.
Correct.
See, look at the way of saying it.
Make you real in consciousness. Keep
prayer is a way to awaken the consciousness.
Correct.
And
Agree.
in that awakened consciousness, mind will disappear. Some of us have not even given any importance to prayer. We have just put prayer in the back seat, in the go down. We have just put prayer. No, that's why, I think, I don't know whether we need to have a full session on prayer. Maybe one of these days we'll have a full session on prayer. But many of you don't even understand what is prayer. Why should we pray? To whom should we pray? How should we pray? Nobody understands. Tushatma.
Shivam, sir.
Shivam.
Sir, there are two types of prayer. One is the ignorance prayer, which we call for seeking material things.
Yeah.
There is one prayer, and one prayer is for in Adhyatma. That is called that the enemy for me is myself. So I want to destroy myself. That is the me enemy. So I want to the help of the divine.
Tushatma.
Without the help of the divine, we cannot. Yes, sir.
Tushatma, there are 4 types of prayer. Sudeep will tell you. Sudeep will tell you what are the 4 types of prayer. Sudeep, what are the 4 types of prayer, Sudeep?
So the first one is who looks whenever he's in trouble. Artharthi is that one. Second one who's looking for the materialistic pleasures. So he goes to God because he doesn't have any problems, but he just wants something from God.
So Tushatma, the first problem, the first person who goes to prayer is the one who's helpless. Oh God,
yes.
Somebody in my house has got cancer. Oh God, my kidney has failed. Oh God, immediately when kidney fails, what happens? When you say my kidney has failed, what happens immediately? You start thinking, Prabhu, 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 mera kidney kharab ho gaya, Prabhu. Huh? You don't, as long as your kidney is okay, you don't remember God. The moment kidney fails means God, God, God. This is first problem. Second, Sudeep says, the second prayer is not because you have a kidney problem. The second prayer is because you want to have gold and diamonds and gold and diamonds. We want money. And the third, Sudeep?
Third one is the Jigyasu, who is praying to God because he wants to know about God. He wants to get closer to God.
Huh?
And
Third
fourth
is the one who is seeking enlightenment. And the fourth?
Fourth one is the Jnani, who knows that God is inside him.
The fourth is already the enlightened one. But he's also a yogi.
Yes.
He's also a Jivan Mukta, but he still prays. Because he knows, मैं क्या हूँ कुछ भी नहीं, सब कुछ तुम ही हो प्रभु. He realizes I am nothing, God is everything. We all need to pray. There is no option, but we have got to reach that state where we have to pray. Have you joined back? So okay. So who else wants to ask? I think Tushatma. Yes, Tushatma. You got it, Tushatma. 4 types of prayer.
Yes, sir. That
Prayer.
I got. Yes, sir.
4. Yeah. So
That's
your
all.
question still continues.
No, sir. That's means that
So, my
only.
dear friends, today's discussion is more skewed on prayer versus karma. Many people, many scientists feel what karma they believe. We believe in karma, but what is prayer? Prayer is some nonsense. You don't need who you're praying to, which God you're praying to, what God will do. So is there any logic? And if you are not clear about praying, how do you pray? How many of you would like to share? How do you pray? Do you actually pray? Do you cut the noise so that you can hear the divine voice? Do you pray in consciousness? Do you have a connection with God? Do you pray as a yogi? Or do you just ring the temple bells and you pray, do the arti and abhishek? How do you pray? Because the one who has got a prayerful connection, they have no problems in this world. All problems disappear because they realize that finally the divine is in charge. For the divine, nothing is impossible. For the divine, miracles can happen. There are people who go and they get a cancer test. The cancer shows you have got cancer. The next day they go back for a test, the cancer is gone. Then they start wondering, was it a cancer or fake test? Or where did the cancer disappear? For the divine, what is the problem? For cancer to be wiped out, for the divine, it is just one dot, not even one dot. But do we realize the divine can make the impossible possible? The divine can do anything, and prayer can make things happen. What is prayer? How do you pray? Do you pray? How often you pray? How often should you pray? Bliss and Bliko. Bliss.
Hello, Shivam dear.
Shivoham, Bliss.
I write something. You can read, please.
Read, please, is there? So I will try to read. Bliss is saying that every day I pray, I thank God for all the chants and the beauty that surrounds me, and especially for the love that I share with what surrounds me and the one I love. Love is the greatest gratitude to God. Love is the food of all living beings who are God himself. Love is God. Love comes from God. Love goes to God. Let us understand love is God. Some of us don't understand the beauty of love. Love is divine. The real meaning, bliss, what you're saying. If you love, then you are praying. Love is prayer. Prayer is love. But praying to the divine, not praying just to the skin, but to the divine within. You have to be able to love, not just the outer surface. You have to love the Atma, the Ruh, the spirit, the soul. Huh? So in that bhajan, Bliss has a bhajan. It says, तुम ही मेरी रूह हो, तुम ही मेरी जिंदगी. This is a prayer. तुम ही मेरी जान हो, तुम बिन क्या मैं कुछ नहीं, तेरे बिन क्या है यहाँ जीना. तुम हो, तुम जो हो तो इसलिए मैं हूँ, तुम बिन मैं ना होता. Means this is prayer. This is love for the divine. But are we able to love the divine? Are we able to remain in that state? So Bliss, what you say, the love, that not just love for one loved one, but love all the time. Love all the time. This is what it is. Yes, Eru?
Thanks. So, prayer can be of three types.
Yes.
So one involves body, mind, and voice. Other involves only voice and mind, where we, which we call mantra. When we chant
Yes.
mantra, so it's controlling the mind, mantra. Then the most effective form of prayer is silence, when we are connected with the divine in consciousness.
Beautiful. What Eru is saying, what is Eru, this what we should call this. There are three levels of prayer. So the first level of prayer is, you need, you ask Sudeep, he will tell you how we ring the bell of the temple. Ding, 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 ding. It is body and mind and soul. Correct, Sudeep? You need that. If you don't ring the bell, if the temple bell, then you're not in prayer, because you lose concentration. And some people like Rekha Parvani, she will tell you what is prayer. So this is the highest level of prayer. So good, Eru. So we've talked about four devotees, four types of people, the four types of bhaktas. What Sudeep Bhargava said was the four types of bhaktas, and what Eru said now is the three levels of prayer. And so Bliss, what you were saying, love is a beautiful way to pray, right, Bliss? But we should, if you are loving just one human being or loving just one cat or a dog, some people say, oh, I love my cat so much, it's prayer. No, you're attached to your cat. That is not prayer. When you can love even the street cat and the street dog equally, then that is prayer. If you can do that. Dasi Budhani says we should dedicate the call for prayer. Free will is very important to combat the karma effect. So Dasi, we all have a free will, and free will decide our karma. But what will liberate us from karma, Dasi? What is more important? What will liberate us from karma? Good karma will bring us back to this world. Dasi, we may do good karma, we may do our duty, we may take care of our family, we may do good to few poor people. All this, Dasi, we will do. All good karma is good for, like you're saying, for the karma effect. But Dasi, what does prayer do? Prayer liberates us. Prayer frees us. Prayer connects us. Prayer connects the Atma to the Paramatma. Therefore, prayer is very, very important. I don't know how many of you, how many years I prayed with devotion? 40 years. Sometimes I wonder, what is the magic that caused my life to change? What caused my metamorphosis? I prayed for 40 years before I went beyond prayer, where I realized God. I realized, my latest bhajan, you should hear. Today I wrote a bhajan. Beautiful bhajan. It says, I am not seeking God anymore because I have realized God. I wish you all hear that bhajan. I'm not sure we have enough time for me to play that. But the bhajan is too good because it tells us the truth about what is prayer. The first line of today's bhajan is, ढूंढता मैं नहीं भगवान के लिए, पल पल वो साथ ढूंढता मैं नहीं भगवान के लिए, पल पल वो साथ मेरे हैं। हर जीव में वो है, हर शय में वो है, कण कण में वो है। हर जीव में वो है, हर शय में वो है, कण कण में वो है। कोई जगह ऐसी ना जहां वो नहीं है, कोई शय ऐसी ना जिसमें वो नहीं है। कण कण में भगवान है, भगवान बिन कुछ नहीं है। I wrote this bhajan in Singapore today. ढूंढता मैं नहीं भगवान के लिए, पल पल साथ वो मेरे हैं. And Prabhu is with me all the time. You need to reach that level, my dear friends. You need to reach that state where God is with you every moment. Every moment, the divine is with you. I hope that as you, this is the best thing to reach enlightenment. Without this liberation, enlightenment is a dream. So over to you. It's not my time to talk so much, but you must catch this bhajan. I hope this bhajan is raw. It's not even recorded. It's just written today. So in 1 or 2 days, you will have the bhajan and we will share it with you. So next question, please. Who has got the next question? We've evolved. They have lost me, I think. Did I blank out for a few seconds?
No.
Okay. Okay. Next question, please, because the connection is a little bit tricky. So prayer. Today we have our focus has moved to prayer. Importance of prayer. Anybody? Do you pray? Do you have a problem praying? Do you want to share about your prayer, how you pray? Yes, Abhinav?
Guruji, I chant holy name.
Okay, now tell me, Abhinav, how often you chant the name? How often?
Today, as I say that 30 minutes I was chanting in the morning.
And then what happens for 23 hours and 30 minutes?
But at least that for that 30 minutes, I feel that I am, with the divine.
Very good. I want you to reach a method where you are with the divine 24 hours. And you don't need to chant. Abhinav, when I'm sitting here, and I see the moon shine, you know what immediately comes to my heart, Abhinav? तुम गगन के चंद्रमा हो, मैं तुम्हारी चांदनी, मैं तुम्हारी चांदनी, तुम जो हो तो मैं यहाँ हूँ, तुम बिन मैं तो कुछ नहीं. Abhinav, you reach that state. If you see a flower, you experience God. A bird sings, you experience God. Nothing, Abhinav, nothing happens. हवा में जो शक्ति, मैं तो वही, मैं ये नहीं. You reach that state. If the wind blows, you experience God. How beautiful it would be. How beautiful it would be if you can experience the divine all the time. My dear friends, imagine the ecstasy. How can I share this feeling with you? I have this feeling all the time. How do I share this feeling with you? This is the challenge.
But Guruji, these worldly matters, pulls the mind down from the.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right. But tell me, Abhinav, what will these worldly matters benefit us? Tell me what.
We have to be karma yogi, na?
Where these worldly matters will take us.
But we can't escape from this. We have to do our karma also at the same time.
No,
when we
so
are in this samsara.
but if you do your karma as a karma yogi, then what happens? Then you become a divine instrument. Then you are not doing any karma. Then you are not doing karma because you become a karma yogi. And the moment you are a karma yogi, then you are free from karma. See, the problem, you know, Abhinav, what is the biggest problem? Can I tell you? Anybody, one word, what is the biggest problem? Who can tell me what is the biggest problem in all our discussions in one word? What is the biggest problem? Only one word.
Moha.
Try again.
Distraction.
Try again.
But
yes.
Attachment.
Somebody said something in between. I did not hear.
Distraction.
it's but.
Biggest problem, one word.
Forgetfulness.
One word.
Ego.
One word. Ignorance.
Mind.
I think Vivek said ignorance. Ignorance. Avidya. If only we remove avidya na. If only we remove avidya. Just that one word. If we uproot ignorance, that's all we need. Nothing else. But how can we uproot ignorance? You need prayer. The moment you are in prayer, you are in consciousness. The moment you're in consciousness, the intellect is awakened. The moment the intellect is awakened, ignorance disappears. Discrimination kicks in. Why are we attached to pleasures, to addictions, to people? Why are we attached? Ignorance. Ignorance. Because the truth is, nothing is ours. Nobody is ours. We are all one. We are all united. We are not separate from each other. This realization uproots ignorance and it takes away attachments. So, my dear friends, every day on a Zoom call, we evolve from one point to another point. But I'm still giving 5 more minutes on prayer. Anybody wants to speak? Any question on prayer? How to pray? How to make prayer effective? Anybody? How many of you find your prayer is not effective?
Shivam Sarji.
Shivam Ashok.
Sarji, my prayer is, oh Lord, let me remember today that nothing will happen tomorrow that you and I cannot handle together.
Very good. Excellent. But your prayers, you go to the next level. Oh Lord, help me to remember. Ashok, not
Yes,
oh Lord, help me to remember that nothing will happen that you and I cannot handle together. Ashok, this is duality. This is duality.
Okay.
Oh Lord, Ashok, change the prayer, Ashok.
Yes,
Change the
Sarji.
prayer. Oh Lord, bless me to realize I am nothing. You are everything.
I am nothing. Right.
Oh Lord, bless me to realize I am nothing.
Nothing, you are everything.
You are everything. I accept, I surrender. That's
Right.
all. Nothing more, Ashok. Change your prayer. Write it down, Ashok. Oh Lord, help me to remember I am nothing. My Guruji, Dada used to tell this every day. Every day my Guruji used to tell, oh Lord, help me to remember I am nothing.
Nothing, you are everything.
You are everything. I accept, I
And
surrender.
Right.
What did Dada used to say in his own words? Tum hi sab kuch janat pritam, teri ichha purat ho, dukh mein sukh mein mere pritam, teri ichha purat ho.
Ravi, I say the same thing, but several times during the day, but I'm not getting nowhere.
Because Dasi,
yes,
you have to tell the first prayer which I just said. I am nothing. You
I'm
are
nothing.
the problem, Dasi. The problem is
to be very frank, my ego. I find I'm a changed person. Ego is almost nothing, zero.
Dasi, you know what? Let me tell you one thing, Dasi.
Yes.
You know when your ego will become zero, Dasi?
Yes.
When you don't believe you have to do something for anybody. You are still in that mode, Dasi, where you feel I must do good for people. I must do for my family. I should do. Dasi, that I should go, Dasi.
Okay.
You understand? It's not difficult. I know it's very tough for you. But when that I goes, Dasi, tell me one thing, Dasi. Today or tomorrow that I is going to go.
That's true. That's
and
true.
if the I does not go when you are still breathing, then it's of no use.
Right.
Let go of I. I am nothing. Oh Lord, I am nothing. I do nothing. You do everything. What am I? I cannot, without you, even one leaf cannot move. This is important.
Ravi, I believe in all that. But the question is, I'm not getting nowhere.
I'm telling you the reason. Because your ego, in a subtle manner, not in a negative manner, in a positive manner, your ego is still coming behind you and telling, Dasi, you have to do this. Dasi, you have to do that. Dasi, you have to do this.
Okay.
Dasi, as try to. This is the tussle between you and me. We have a tug of war going on. The problem is, there's nothing wrong in what you're saying, Dasi. It's positive. You want to do good things. But Dasi, the moment you say, I want to do, Dasi, who wants to do, Dasi?
No, but when I say I believe in God doing it.
But that I does, yeah, that I
may have said I, but God is doing it.
The problem is, while God is doing it, God gets busy in doing that. God forgets God.
God forget God.
You forget you are the divine. Let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
God doesn't need you or me to do anything. For example, God doesn't need me to talk to you.
Yes.
God is making me talk to you. I am not talking to you today. He is making me talk. So, Dasi, when we surrender ourselves to the divine will, like a feather in the air, like a leaf in the sea, we have to let go, Dasi. I know you're struggling. You're struggling on this one point. Because you believe that you're a karma yogi and you're trying to do good things. You keep telling me these things. But this is catching us and locking us into the world. We have to break free.
Okay. I'll try.
Anybody last question before we close? I think we are reaching the end of the session. One more question. You know what, my dear friends? I just spoke to that. Let me speak to all of you in this matter. What is our goal? Our goal is Pirlu. Our goal is purification, illumination, realization, liberation, and unification. As long as we do good karma, we have to come back. As long as we do good karma, we have to come back. We have to give up karma. We have to give up. Imagine I think I am doing good karma by talking to you. Just imagine if I think this is good karma. Oh, the biggest curse for me. That means I can never become one with divine. I always tell you I do nothing. I don't do anything. I don't even talk. Even what I'm talking to you, I am not talking. Ship is talking.
Okay.
My dear friends, this is the challenge. We have to let go completely. Complete surrender, complete acceptance. And telling the Lord, you make बांसुरी प्रभु कुछ भी नहीं, संगीत है तेरा मैं कुछ भी नहीं. You know what is my prayer to God? What is my prayer to God? Oh Lord, fill me so much with thee. Oh Lord, fill me so much with thee that nothing remains. मेरे चित्त में और ख्याल में तुम ही हो, सांस जो लेता मैं हर सांस तुम ही हो. तू दिल की धड़कन, तू मेरी जान हो, तुम हो तो मैं हूँ, तुम बिन नहीं हूँ, तुम बिन नहीं हूँ, कहीं दूर पे तुम तो नहीं हो, दिल के अंदर हो, तुम मेरे पास हो, सब कुछ मेरे हो. Oh divine, you are not far away from me, divine. You are with me in every breath, in every thought, in my conscious. Oh my divine, oh my divine. You are my life. You are my soul. You are my consciousness. You are everything. You are my everything. If this becomes our way of life, then we have reached that step. Ashok Nichani, what's the prayer, Ashok Nichani, from today?
Sirji,
What's the prayer? What's the new prayer?
oh Lord, let me remember today that I am nothing. You are everything. I accept and surrender to you.
Thank you, Ashok. Thank you, everybody. And with folded hands, I bow down to you.
Sure.